My friends, tzedakah, let's keep on giving tzedakah more and more and more because it does help. There's no question about it. We see it, we don't see it. The mitzvah has tremendous, tremendous power in helping any one of our brethren, wherever they are. We all experiencing a difficult moment. Our heart and mind is constantly focused on what's happening to our brothers and sisters in Eretz Yisrael in general, the hostages, the soldiers. Look at the parsha of this week. Torah, as we know, is not a history book, but Torah is to teach us something. And in the parsha of this week, we find a very interesting message: how to deal with our enemies. How do we confront our enemies? And the Torah relates the story that, as we've learned, Yaakov had to flee his parents' home because of his brother Esav, who vowed to kill him. He went to Lavan, married, established a family, and now he is returning to where he belongs, returning to the family, his parents, and establishing his own family in the environment, away from Lavan, in a healthier, in a holier environment. But he is aware of the fact that he is going to have to confront his brother. Yaakov is actually hoping that by now that his brother Esav. He's hoping that by now he calmed down. His anger has dissipated. And the Chumash starts, Vayishlach Yaakov malachim lefanav v'leisav achiv arzu seyos ne'edom. Yaakov is sending angels, messengers, discussion in the Rashi, actual angels or messengers, named angels, sending to his brother Esav in the hope of appeasing him and telling him, there is no reason for you to hate me. I'm willing to give you everything that I earned. I'm willing to share with you at least, my financial successes. Explaining to him, that's not what I am interested in. Those blessings that you claim that I stole from you, these are not the blessings that I want. I want the spiritual blessings, and you want the finite, physical, the wealth. I'm giving it to you. Then the pasuk says, further on, and as Rashi explains, says Rashi, Hiskin atzma l'shloisha dvorim. Yaakov prepared himself in 3 ways. First, ledoiron, sending Esav gifts to appease him, and also gifts to explain to him, as we just said, that's not what I'm interested in. And the old Jewish saying, don't rely on miracles, say some prayers. So Yaakov prayed and said, Vayomer Yaakov Elokei Avi Avram, Elokei Avi Yitzchak, I invoke the God of my father, the God of my grandfather, and please God, protect me. Yaakov prayed. But then it also says, the third thing he prepared himself, the milchama, to go to war with him. So the Torah gives us over here a very interesting step-by-step approach. If you can appease him, if you can buy him off, so to say, but that create friendship, not just a momentary appeasement, not as we call in the certain terminologies, buy the peace for a short period of time, but if you can completely transform him by giving him gifts that he will stop being your enemy, do so. Obviously, prayer is a must. But at the same time, your enemy must know that you do not just rely on the gifts. You do not only rely on the prayers, you're ready to fight. Le milchama. Because enemies, bullies, respond to power, respond to might. So the Torah is giving us over here a general approach. Avoid conflict at all cost. And I should be careful with the word at all cost, meaning pay for it. As long as this will be useful in terms of it will transform him. Prayer, anytime. Milchama is a necessity. And when your enemy sees that you're serious in all three of them, Esav made up with him. So Eibishter, we give gifts, we pray, we fought, we're fighting, bring it to the conclusion, the revelation of Mashiach.